I wanted to put Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville,
Oh man.
two of the most beautiful women that we were able to meet,
Oh,
and
and
they
the
were
two of the
so
so
awesome.
two of the nicest
Look at
women
them;
too.
they're having a blast meeting
Sonya
us.
Deville, one of the most beautiful women in the business. I mean, she's just gorgeous, but also one of the most nicest people. These are two women that really worked from the bottom to get. They really worked to get to the spot they're at. I mean, you got to
Sonya
realize.
Deville was a fighter, right? Like a fist fighter.
I'm not sure. I know, but I'm talking about from not being in the wrestling business at all. Like they're that now that everybody knows them. Like
Yeah.
you
So
know,
when we
she's
met them,
so nice.
they
I mean,
they were brand new. I believe they're brand new. Maybe NXT.
they're so nice and chatty. Cause I am. Hey, listen, folks. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm a ladies' man. Malcolm
Kyle
knows
is
this.
a ladies' man.
I'm a ladies' man.
Yeah.
I understand women. I could talk with women. I have no problem, getting with women. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
And with women like this, they appreciate that. They appreciate you talking with them, not to them. And they really are just two women that are very.
See, look, they're joking around.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is these are women that I really respect because they actually work hard. Mandy Rose with that Otis angle
Was one of my favorite things.
Mwah.
My favorite things.
Beautiful.
And there's people that actually believed it. You would think it's kind of funny that they would, but they took photos of themselves, like glamour photos.
Oh yeah.
So people, I saw people making fun of Otis online or like just joking about it. And I was like, yeah, make fun of that guy all you want, but this is his girl. This is his girl.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
There's pictures of them and dead silence. Like, okay, screw this. Or,
Well, that's the thing too, is that because you don't look at a guy like me, but hey, if you're a ladies' man, you get the ladies, and that's why I like that Otis gimmick because it shows you, hey, it doesn't matter if you're a ladies' man. Otis wasn't a ladies' man though.
Yeah.
I love the angle, and Sonya Deville, she hasn't got the breakout role yet, but it's only a matter of time for her. That's the thing is that she does great work. She's good on the mic. She looks good. She's got the in-ring talent. So it's only a matter of time. I did like their tag team fantastic. I don't think he should have broken up, but that's fine.
we saw them at WrestleMania together, right? No, Mandy was with Dana Brooke.
Yes.
So
yes.
But one thing I did like was they were very subtle in introducing the LGBT character that went along with her.
Yeah. Subtle.
And because her and Finn Balor, they were like, hey, we can make some T-shirts, express it.
Yeah. Support the cause.
I thought that was pretty sweet. That they were able to bring that in, and there was no hiccups or anything like that.
It went off without a hitch,
Yeah.
and I'm always for people,
And
I'm always for people pushing kindness and respect and doing it in a classy way. That's the thing is that you have to be classy with these things. You want to, Sonya Deville is somebody that is class. Like she really is. She's classy.
I hope it brought more fans in. To be honest,
Well, of course. I mean,
And,
I think a lot of people look at wrestling and they do think that it is anti-gay, and it's like it's not anti-gay. It's actually
Sonya
pro-gay.
Deville-
It's a pro-gay business.
yeah, Sonya Deville definitely it really bridged the gap that everyone stands behind her because look at her, dude. She's
I will
gorgeous,
say
man.
this. We'll say
Gorgeous.
this. I'm not going to name a superstar. We know of a major superstar that is gay that is still till this day has not revealed it.
We'll call him
to the
Elton
public.
John.
Yeah, we'll call him Elton John.
Yeah, but he
because he's living like Elton John.
Yeah.
And one day he's gonna have to come out with it because there's nothing. Because the thing is that if we know, then there's no way and that's fine.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with that, is my point. And so and it's because it's a good business. It's a good business to be yourself. And that's why I am glad Sonya Deville can be up there showing people, look at me. You can be yourself and no one's going to judge you.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
And that's why I'm hoping, because she hasn't got the breakout character yet. And I'm hoping WWE recently just posted the new Sonya Deville t-shirt.
Yeah.
I sent it to Malcolm, and I said, Malcolm, I think they're taking your character idea for Sonya Deville.
The Sean O'Hare.
Because
devil's
she had a
advocate.
tie on, and then on her name it had little horns. So I thought, okay, now if they're smart and they do it, they could do that character with Sonya Deville.
Absolutely.
They could do.
I look forward to it even.
I hope
because
so.
every time they bring in superstars and we fall in love with the superstars, we want to see their best.
Yes.
And we always want to see, like you had said before, it used to be every single character had a storyline.
Yes.
Now they're just like, oh, here's your match.
Yes.
And
that's the
with
problem.
Sonya
It's a big
Deville,
problem.
Sonya Deville, we thought was instant success.
Yeah.
Mandy Rose, instant success. And it's taken a while. We know who they are.
Yeah.
But
Sonya Deville
they
still
have-
hasn't got that storyline.
they have to fill in. They have to keep the horsewomen strong, and then they have to like juggle with all these superstars they brought in all at once. Remember, they had an influx of female talent,
Yeah.
and they were part of that. But I feel like that they've established themselves as some of the best wrestlers. Absolutely.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. Well, even Mandy Rose, it took her a while, but once Mandy Rose got going, because
Yeah.
if you go back to her first matches on the main card, it was fumbling, but not in a bad way. More of, hey, I'm new. But as
think
you
it was
watch it
a-
progress,
I think it was Corey Graves that wouldn't shut up about how beautiful she was, but I don't think I could shut up about how beautiful
yeah,
she is.
unfortunately, Corey Graves, he talks a lot on that mic. I like to say I'm not against Corey Graves, but
Yeah.
sometimes when it comes to ladies, he's opened his mouth way too much. I mean, it's like, dude, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, but that's the thing is that's why it separates guys like me from him, is that he opens his mouth. I don't do that because you don't need to. I don't need to say a girl's beautiful to her a million times. Trust me, people like Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose know they're
They
beautiful.
know, yeah, exactly.
I don't need to tell them. They know.
Yeah.
They spend an hour and a half on their makeup.
That doesn't mean you can't compliment them and say, "Wow, you look dashing, very
yeah,
dashing."
exactly.
Tip of the hat, my lady.
Yeah.
But Mandy Rose.
Yeah, don't do that,
Mandy
folks.
Rose,
Don't simp. Don't simp for
Mandy
girls.
Rose was a big one because when Eva Marie came back, I'm like, okay, well, what about Mandy Rose? Because Mandy Rose is more attractive in my opinion, and if that's the role they were trying to work
Well,
with,
yeah, you made
then
that
what's
point.
what's going on?
Well, exactly, because it is a
Mandy
good
Rose
point.
can kick ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about. Is like, it doesn't make
Where
sense.
does she fit in?
And you guys might go, and Kyle Malcolm, you've been talking about the Eva Marie stuff so much. It's because it doesn't make sense to us. Because when you have people that are smart, capable, look good, and have talent,
Like
like
skills,
Eva Marie,
everything.
like not like Eva
Sonya
Marie,
Deville and
like Sonya
Mandy
Deville,
Rose.
and Mandy Rose. Why bring in Eva Marie? It just takes away from them.
Yeah, it's not fair because they've been
No.
working for 2+ years.
Yeah.
On their like in the main card.
I think almost 3 years.
Yeah, I
is-
think so. Yeah, and we haven't seen them push up.
Well,
to,
Mandy Rose has, but not Sonya Deville. So Mandy Rose has
Oh,
got the
that's
storyline.
true.
Mandy Rose got the storyline with Otis.
Mandy Rose has a great entrance too with the filter.
Oh,
the
well, because that
sparkle.
was with Goldust, when she had a little run with Goldust too.
Oh
yeah, yeah. Remember, that's where she got that from. So, like I said, so Mandy Rose has had some stuff. Now it's time. Let's get some Sonya Deville time. That's
We
what
thought
I'm
that
about.
Sonya Deville was going to be the Brock
Yeah,
Lesnar.
I thought Sonya Deville with the MMA. I thought for sure. I thought that, and they just did. Because here's the thing. I know for a fact there's no way possible that Sonya Deville pitched the character, and they just didn't. I don't know why. I loved it. I thought when Sonya
Yeah.
Deville came out there, I not thought only sexy. I thought capable. I thought strong. And I looked at her. I'm like, this is it. But they didn't do anything.
She
So
just grab people by the throat.
well, that's the
you
thing
know?
is, so when you don't do anything with a character like that, my thoughts start going away because you're not showing me it. I saw it, but then I start forgetting because then you're doing stuff with Mandy Rose, you're doing stuff with other superstars, and Sonya Deville kind of gets pushed away.
Yeah, Sonya Deville reminds me of like what was his name, Steve Blackman. Remember with the
Yeah,
karate?
yeah, kind of like.
But Steve Blackman, you're like, dude, I wouldn't want to mess with that guy. He knows karate.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And
is
that's
that-
where they fumble the ball. Is like, I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to mess with Sonya Deville. She could whoop my ass.
yeah,
And then
it's-
they're like, yeah, but she can only kind of whip your ass. Like, no, that's not fair, man.
No.
That's not fair because I can buy her character of being a fighter easier than Becky Lynch. And like that's nothing. I love Becky Lynch, but Becky Lynch wasn't a UFC fighter or
Yeah.
an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
And Sonya Deville was.
she's got, she's
And,
got it all. She's got the package.
Give us that.
Cross the fingers. Let's
Give us that.
If not that, give her the opportunity to do something. That's my point. I don't care what it is. Give her. She is like all this. Most of the superstars we talked about. Everybody we talked about on today's show, they're talented, capable people. Just give them a creative storyline, keyword creative, and let them run with it. You know, that's it. It's not a matter of Sonya Deville doing it. It's a matter of the company actually coming up with a good program for her to run with. And I
Yeah.
hope they do, because it's a sad waste of talent. Because if anybody fits perfect in AEW, it's Sonya Deville. You don't want her making that jump, because they're going to let her do that MMA character, and she's going to dominate.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's gonna look like $1,000,000, and you guys are gonna look like idiots.
Yeah, and she just, it's always depressing.
Yeah,
when
it
you,
is.
when
It's
you
sad.
know that you see the it
Well,
factor
when
and the
you've
company
met
doesn't.
and when you've met and talked with these women too, that's what's also sad, is that you realize how kind and good people they are, and they're just doing it for the cause, just like us in our business. They're
Yeah.
doing it for the cause, and you can't really do anything, because as a fan, I'm limited. We have this platform to talk on, but other than that, it's up to Vince and all them to get their head, out of their ass, and start realizing how much talent they have going unutilized.
Yeah, they put too much focus. We said Nia Jax, and
Nothing against Nia Jax, but I'm sorry, it's you've had your time and your opportunities,
I
and
would
you
say
didn't pan out.
I'm over the Alexa Bliss storyline. I thought the WrestleMania would
We'll
squash
see
it.
who Lily is. We'll see how that whole thing with Lily and stuff works
It's
out.
just kind of weird.
We'll see.
It
We'll
is
see.
what it is, but I mean, like, there's some of these storylines are just kind of boring, and
Yeah.
I think that it would be a lot of fun to see these two
Yes.
superstars shine,
Yes.
and we've been looking forward to it for so long.
We'll see. So, but we wish you the best, Deville. You're going to do great things. We know you will. You're capable and talented.
Yeah.
Mandy Rose, you as well. You're
Stay
capable and
strong.
talented. Both of you guys are going to do great things in
Hall
the
of
future.
Famers for sure.
Oh, not even a question. So,
We can't wait for that spark. Sometimes it takes that stone cold spark.
keep the faith, you guys. If it's not WWE, it's AEW. If it's not AEW, it's another company. But
Ad lib something crazy.
Exact-
We'd love to see it. Yeah.